but he does not allow Satan to kill people, maim people, that sort of thing. He tempts them. He can kind of rough them up a little bit, like he roughed up Padre Pio. He can rough you up a little bit.
And I read your book, Diary of an American Exorcist, and you discuss Satan on a short leash. Can you tell us about that, Monsignor?
Well, that's very important for all of us to know. Satan is on a short leash, that he's only allowed to do what God will allow him to do. So some people say, well, I don't want to do this ministry because Satan's going to whatever, or I don't want to get involved, I don't want to upset Satan. No. Sometimes I have people who possess Satan. I don't want to do this prayer because it makes Satan unhappy. Well, I said, if you got a prayer that makes Satan unhappy, you should say more of it. I said, when we find out the demons don't like something, then we do more of it. God does not allow Satan to kill people. Now, human beings kill each other, but he does not allow Satan to kill people, maim people, that sort of thing. He tempts them. He can kind of rough them up a little bit, like he roughed up Padre Pio. He can rough you up a little bit. He can kind of get bang your head a little bit, you know. He can tempt you and all sorts of things, but that's all. And when we suffer that in faith, it can actually become a source of sanctification, which is what we see in the lives of the saints. God allowed the demons to beat up Padre Pio, St. Catherine of Siena, and all the famous mystics. And it was a source of sanctification for them.
Wow. So short leash means the leash on the dog.
Exactly.
Like that.
The leash on a dog. Yeah, it's a leash on a dog. Yeah. In other words, what it means is Satan's controlled by the Lord and only allowed to do so much, and he's got a short leash. He's holding on to him. He's controlling him.
Wow. And on that, we know that God is still in control here on earth, even
Completely,
if we see so much evil now.
Well, God allows people to sin. I mean, God does not like people to kill each other. He'll allow it, but he doesn't. It's not his will that we commit sins. You know, so he gives us free will to commit sin. And if you give yourself over to the devil, you're in trouble. But that's your choice. That's your choice. I'm convinced, by the way, that some of these terrorists that get going to kill innocent people in schools and stuff, kill innocent children and then kill themselves. I'm convinced that a lot of them are listening to the voice of Satan in their ear.
And in America, there's so many cases of shooting in the school. It's
unbelievable. It's just people are not paying enough attention to this. There's something basically wrong when individuals go into schools and shoot children.
Yeah.
This when I was a kid, this never happened.
Wow.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
And do you think, Monsignor, it was affected by the mobile games?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. There's lots of things, actually. One is the decline of faith. When you stop practicing the faith. The faith is our shield, as Ephesians 6 tells us. When we stop practicing the faith, we are more susceptible to the work of the devil. So when you get rid of your shields, Satan can be more effective in your life. Number one. Number two, the sin in the world, the drugs, the sex, and all the kind of stuff that's going on, does not good. And then all the anger, and then of course all the guns, the anger, the violence, the lack of faith. Add that all together, and you end up with some very sick, angry people who are influenced by Satan.
Wow. And that's why we parents should disciple our child to be follower of Christ.
Absolutely. If you don't believe in Jesus, so we're seeing this more and more as people stop practicing the faith. If you don't believe in Jesus and the faith, you'll believe in anything. We got people who are joining satanic cults, practicing witchcraft and stuff. Where'd they learn that? It's not. When I was a kid, people didn't do that. they're now when they don't have the faith and they start believing in all sorts of Nazi things.
Brother, actually, napanood ko yung isa sa mga talk mo nun. Parang may nabanggit ka nun na parang you are still young as a preacher. Parang na-share mo na nagkaroon ka ng experience na makipagdebate sa isang kilalang leader sa ibang religion. Totoo?
Yeah. Yes.
Para magkaroon ka ng access sa content na ito, be part of my Patreon group at i-click mo lang ang Gold Membership. Ma-access mo na ang buong video talk na ito. Alam mo ba na pag ikaw ay naging part ng aking Patreon group ay matutulungan mo ko makapag-produce pa ng mga high quality content na katulad ng pinapanood mo ngayon, at sobrang makakatulong ito sa ating online evangelization dito sa ministry na ginagawa natin para mas ma-empower nyo ako makapag-produce ng mas marami pang content na alam ko na makakatulong sa inyong pananampalatayang Katoliko. Thank you and God bless.
So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope na na-bless at na-inspire ka dito sa aking vlog. Make sure na i-like mo at mag-comment ka sa baba ng video na to at mag-subscribe ka sa aking YouTube channel para lagi kang updated sa mga bagong vlog na gagawin ko. At huwag mo din kakalimutan na i-like ang aking page. So this been Adrian Milag, encouraging you to live your life to the fullest. God bless you more abundantly.